You covered, Jeff?
Well, good afternoon again, boys and girls, mums and dads. I hope you're having a super afternoon here in Falmouth, and you can hear radios cackling in the background, and some of you sharp-eyed individuals would have seen an aircraft hovering several thousand feet above us. Well, that is the first act this afternoon. It's the Royal Air Force Falcon's parachute display team aircraft. They're just checking all their safety measures now, and I've got Flight Lieutenant Vicky Sweeting with me, going through all the procedures they need to do to make a safe drop. Our management team is in place. It's just wonderful to see so many boats out there as well, and we hope you're tuned into one or two of the channels that are transmitting this afternoon. But we are set fair for the most fantastic afternoon of flying displays. The team will actually be dropping just across to your left-hand side in the grounds of Pendennis Castle, and what a beautiful backdrop that is as well. But of course, the sky will soon get noisier as we go through the afternoon, once we've got the red arrows and of course something like the Typhoon. So not just the small children, but if you've got any animals with you, I'm not sure that they are actually meant to be allowed on the beach anyway, but if you are up on the streets for hours through, be aware of the fact that it will get very noisy. But before we start all the action, a reminder please to look after particularly the children, but make sure you're all hydrated, not dehydrated. It's very easy to get dehydrated, especially if you're swimming, you're not aware how many fluids you need, so please keep everybody topped up with essential drinks as well. But the children in particular, make sure they've got a hat on and of course plenty of sunscreen as well. It's very ferocious sun here this time of year, marvellous to enjoy it all, but nonetheless we do want to go home in a happy state. Don't rush away at the end of the afternoon. Do please stay on and enjoy this fabulous day that we have, and of course at all times do listen to the orders. A well-known friend of ours who used to be on the X Factor, but right now it's an opportunity to catch up with Vicky. Vicky.
From our sway team today, we are green on go for a 7,000 feet exit from the air.
How many?
7 this afternoon.
7, fantastic. Is that the normal, or is that about average, or do you just sort of collect who's available? Fantastic. Now, I'm hoping you've done this yourself.
Absolutely.
So, jump.
The excitement starts when you run through your what they call dirt drills on the ground, and then when you can smell the aviation fuel, you're out on the pan, you're getting ready to go, your heart rate starts going, and then it's the utter silence in the sky.
Sounds beautiful.
As you are very well, 1,000 feet. I will talk to you that as we go. So the drop zone this afternoon is up by the castle. I believe I'm speaking to you guys today from one of the locations. So if you're on the beach, I'm waving to you, hello. I'm by the big black tent. Hello to the village down by the harbour. I hope you guys can hear and see as well today. So, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, sirs, ma'ams, please eyes to the sky and help us find the aircraft. We will be releasing approximately 1.9 kilometres south of the land point of the castle. What does that mean? Oh, I'm getting the points, thank you. Was that us? There's multiple aircraft in the sky. Fabulous. So, on board the aircraft today, we have our team coach, who is Flight Sergeant Liam Lyons. Experienced parachutist, he joined us this season. We said goodbye to Flight Sergeant James Bruce, who did fantastic last season, and we have changed our display for you. So, fortunate for you guys, you'll be seeing multiple new displays. You'll see what we call the heart, the crisscross, the carousel. Right guys, eyes up, we can see them. So you can see the smoke coming out the back of the aircraft. Oh, roll. So here they come, ladies and gentlemen. We've just been told they are exiting. So that free fall you can see. Can you see them? Yes, we can. They have got the red smokes on. There you go. Wow, look at that, boys and girls. We have 7 canopies about to open as they hit from 7,000 exit to 5,000. They'll be looking at the canopies. Is it big? Is it rectangular? Have I got control and can I fly it? Yes, they can. Yes, they are. Fantastic. So we are gusty winds, approximately 10 to 14 up through from the ground that you guys have stood at to where they are right now. But what they are doing, they are snaking together. They will be stacking and coming into a wonderful formation for you. Wow, look at that. Who's had a go at parachuting? Who wants to go at parachuting? So, performance they are doing then. They will be pulling at a 230-degree angle. You'll have odds going left, evens going right. They will be crisscrossing as they come round. They will hopefully pull off the heart position. The team coach I can hear in my ear is telling them what to do. We are in contact with the flights, the sergeant at the front. The parachuters will then follow on. We've been training hard this season out in America, where they've got in excess of 250 jumps to display for you today. Here we go, boys and girls, look at that. Fantastic. Depending on which angle you see, or depending on what you can do. What can you see? Fabulous. So they are coming apart then. They'll be falling again, more up in the sky. So as they come in together, they'll be performing a crisscross. They are surprisingly close to each other up there. Wow, look at that. Into our carousel, ladies and gentlemen. So they are now chasing each other around the sky. Wearing the red smokes. They are red, white and blue. And now they are chasing each other into the snake. Down they come. All the meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, they are working out their wind speed. They are thinking about their drop zone. Where do they need to go? Fantastic. Look at that. Your motor's a parachutist just off to the right-hand side. We'll talk more about that later as he comes down. Scorching our ensign. Fantastic. So they'll be losing the height now. Chasing the flight. Who's the coach on the front? Shaking up the knees. Could I tell me again, please? Yeah, the ladies want to come. So also in the sky for you, ladies and gentlemen, we have Sergeant Patrice Gilmore. He is a Belgian member of the team. Fantastic. Alongside Sergeant Owen Collins. Our first season is Sergeant Greg Coleman Muffy, along with another first timer of Sergeant Greg Ashelby. Watch them coming down. Look how close they are. Fantastic. They obviously come in close in line, guys. They've been going into wind, along with the wind. They'll be lining up for their entry passing shortly. So towards the back of the pack, we have a Sergeant Doug McCall, and the person you can see straight at the top is our Sergeant Andrew Lynch with the ensign. I got a bit excited earlier, ladies and gentlemen. When they perform the heart, we like to dedicate it to people on each performance that we do. Today, we dedicated our heart to the past, the present, the serving families. Thank you for supporting us, thank you for having us, and thank you for all that you do. So now they'll be setting up, they'll be looking to come into wind, they'll be dropping the heights. Will they be landing in ducks today? Fantastic, guys, look up in the air as they come around. They go out with the wind, they turn into wind as they'll be coming into land. Who can you see? What can you see? If you guys are in the main arena, I don't think you can hear me, but we're going to wave to them anyway. So, coming into land, Flight Sergeant Liam Lyons, team coach, followed by Sergeant Patrice Gilmore as they come in, Sergeant Owen Collins, Sergeant Gabe Coleman Muffy, Sergeant Greg Ashelby, Sergeant Doug McCall, Sergeant Andrew Lynch coming in behind with the ensign. Fantastic. So the officers on the ground there, we've got the drop zone safety officer, who's our 2IC this season, Flight Lieutenant Jen Littler. She'll be making sure everybody has landed safely. Wow, look at that. That's something special, that, isn't it? Red, white and blue, Royal Air Force, absolute finest. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. As they hopefully pace off. We can't see it down here and you can't see it in the village. However, in
aircraft arrive in 8 Arrow, arrive at over 4 to an 8 Arrow shape. around to the left. Red one is squadron leader Tom Bull. Tom is in his third and final year as Red one, the team leader. He's also in the team between 2015 and 17, where he was a synchro leader in 2017. He's a former Typhoon operational pilot, a former qualified flying officer on the Hawk T-Mark2 and Tucano, where in 2010 he was the Tucano display pilot. As the team come round to the left, the smoke comes on for the 8th Arrow present. As the team roll out, keep your cameras on the formation for a dynamic formation change. As 8 and 7 from the rollback to form into Vixen. Formation now known as Vixen, however, if we had a 9 aircraft, that would be at the back and that would make our trademark Diamond 9. As I said, we are an 8-ship pool this season, just as we can only train 3 new pilots each year. So hopefully next year in our 60th, our Diamond season, we will back up one trademark Diamond 9 for next year. As you come, bring the formation round the right. Once again, get your cameras ready for the Vixen roll. Once again, get your cameras ready for a familiar shape for the Apollo loop. Once again, over 400 miles per hour, 4 to 5 G as Red One pulls the formation in Apollo into an Apollo loop. Once again, reaching over 5,500 feet, the aircraft now slowing to approximately 110 to 120 miles per hour over the top. This makes the controls less responsive, making formation keeping even more difficult. Firstly, as the aircraft now accelerating 200 wing, 300 and back to 400 miles per hour. The aircraft are a lot more now twitching, which makes formation keeping even more difficult. As Red One brings the formation around to the left, for the present in our first space, the theme shape, the Apollo present. On the left-hand side of Red One is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Tom Hanson. Two space theme shapes this year to North Atlantic. The RAF recognised that space place and last year in 2022 that space command reached its initial operating range. As the Royal Air Force knows, future military operations will involve the domain of space.
That's what she was like yesterday when we went to get the bags.
4 and 5, once again, as they move up alongside Red 2 and 3. Squadron, the 617th and Danvers, which of course still flies today in the Royal Air Force, with the ultra-modern 5th generation F-35. Once again, get your cameras ready for the lightning roll. On the far right-hand side of the formation is Red 4 flight platoon. Rolly is in his first year on the team, a former Tornado GR4 pilot, a former qualified flying officer on the War Team 1 2. Those familiar with the airshow world will know that Rolly used to fly in the North Wales base White Master there during his previous career. His opposite number on the left-hand side is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy. Red 3 from last year. That is because we fly our formation by ear and not by eye, and we respond to the way Red 1 is giving his commands. This enables the formation to move as one, rather than taking the commands from the aircraft on the inside of you, so that we don't get a ripple down the wings. As they roll out, the smoke will come on as the Red Arrows ride the storm in Tornado. Before the call is made, as Red 7 and 8 roll around the formation. Of course, Red 1 doesn't want to make it easy. He bends around the formation to the right. The colour comes on, making the station keeping and rolling around the smoke even more difficult for 7. One of the most famous Royal Air Force Red Arrows pilots, who was attributed for taking the team from 7 to 9 in the early days, and also attributed forming our famous Diamond 9 formation. Look directly to your front, see the nose lights on, the smoke comes on, get your cameras ready for the start of the second half. This is Detonator. As they pass within 30 metres of each other in cyclone. Each aircraft across a 4-point hesitation roll as they now turn hard towards each other. Pulling about 5 to 6 G, aiming back for the centre of the bay to finish off the Cyclone. Here comes the other one.
Once again, each aircraft will pass within 100 feet of each other. Once again, each aircraft will form either or goal. Before they both pull up using 5 to 6 G, that means everything about them is now weighing 5 to 6 times heavier than what you and I are as we stand on the shoreline. They reach a height of over 2,500 to 3,000 feet. Their 6 degrees inverted on the way down as they complete the manoeuvre, trying to mirror each other in the boomerang. look to your far left-hand side and you can see Enid once again in the front all the way back to red 5. Red 1 brings the formation around to the left as they perform the helix. Makes the call as reds 2 and 4 move to the right hand side and reds 3 and 5 to the left hand side in a formation called Enid Medicine. Of course, this year we have celebrated the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III. As the smoke comes on, Enid performs the coronation present. Of that motto for only 3 years, and we try to leave the squadron in a better place than as we found it. However, look to your right and you've got Hannah running back and 8 to roll as 7 and 8 roll around the smoke of red 6. Smoking blue is red 7, right returning blue Robbins. Second year on the team, he was red 2 last year, and there's a tight blue target after 11 and 12 squadrons at Royal Air Force Squadron in Lincolnshire. White smoke comes on. Once again, red 6 calls for 7 and 8 to roll. The blue smoke comes on as they roll around the red smoke of red 6 in the vortex. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready for the finale break of Hannah. This is the Hannah break. Once again, red 6 left corner. Rolls around the rest of the formation, leaving the infinity symbol in the sky for the infinity break. Falmouth Armed Forces National Day, please put your hands together for the 2023 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows! Red 1 putting the smoke on, he gathered the rest of the formation before taking
In the black and pink bag. Will come down.
Leading a solo demonstration.
Where's it coming from?
A Black Cat was derived from Wildcat. Squadron is back. And they will stand Black Cat. Black Catting is about getting one over on your chumps by doing something better with something else. Here it is, putting up in front of you. Please welcome Black Cat solo sound. Nonetheless, an opportunity to see this very high air. Parent squadron, Slighty squadron, as part of the Wildcat maritime force based not too far away, but all day best they can go to the south. See, here's a series of maneuvers that are both featured in the training that is undertaken, but also put together much tighter, but nonetheless, maneuvers kind of required during any it was only essentially squadron there, responsible for training Wildcat pilots in service, and considering after the flights on downtown. combat pilots eventually deployed in support of the UK carrier strike force and flight flight. Now returned to 85 over at where he instructs the new generation of pilots with the art of flying and fighting Wildcat. Sky here, of course, that defines the difference between civil and military flying. It's all about fighting the machine. The skills necessary to fly it are pretty much the second half of the all about. Thanks to all the team. Here we go. Looking for a full display today as well, seeing the other aircraft which are lighting to the sky.
Oh, I've got loads of me.
Here he is, coming in from the left. Please welcome Royal Air Force Typhoon.
I was about to go do it myself. See that? It's not all about speed, it's not all about speed. Despite everything, of course.
Yeah, pass on. Okay, so we've got a bit of a technical issue there.
Good afternoon, Falmouth. I am Flight Lieutenant Tim Griffith, and it is my absolute pleasure to be here with you today to commentate for the 2023 Chinook display. The crew are just beginning their run into waters now, and you can make out the Chinook's iconic silhouette above the horizon. The Chinook is the UK's most utilised of any helicopter in British defence, having been continuously deployed on operations somewhere in the world ever since the Falklands conflict. Today's display aircraft is a real veteran. It's clocked up an outrageous 12,000 hours in support of British operations overseas. The Chinook Force are stationed at RAF Boeing in Hampshire, made up of 3 frontline squadrons, and today's display is brought to you by crews from 18 bomber squadrons. Our aircraft, in a low-level environment where all our crews are comfortable, is now lining up to begin the 2023 display. Have your cameras ready. Here. The aircraft completes the pedal turn and brakes left to set up for the next manoeuvre, the offset wingover. This year's display is captained by Flight Lieutenant Jim Hopker. Jim is the Chinook Force's old father time, having joined the RAF in 1989 before most of the display team were even born. Jim has flown the Wessex, the Agustawestland, the Squirrel, the Griffin, and now the Chinook. He's undertaken operational tours across the globe and is the highest graded current frontline instructor in the Chinook Force. In summary, he's likely forgotten more about flying helicopters than the rest of us will ever learn. He's used the wingover to reposition for a run-in back along the seafront, in exactly the same way a frontline pilot uses the wingover to recce a landing area. He now enters the roller coaster, pitching the aircraft at 50 degrees from the horizontal, then pushing the cyclic over at the top to nose the aircraft down. Dives the aircraft towards his hard deck of 150 feet before preparing to push the aircraft to its limits for a second time. As he enters the second climb, you'll hear the Chinook's 2 engines offering up a big chunk of their 10,000 horsepower. Jim is pushing all 15 tons of metal to its operational limit as he bumps the aircraft over for the second time. Joining Jim in the cockpit today is Flight Lieutenant Ian Cooper, known as Coops on 18 Squadron. Coops originally joined the RAF in 2007 as a weapons system operator and was posted to Scotland to protect UK waters on the back for the solo nose-over. Jim, sitting in the right-hand seat, is totally reliant on Coops to judge both the timing and spacing for this challenging manoeuvre. Let's join them in the cockpit to hear how Coops passes Jim through the procedure. As they complete the nose-over, they begin setting the aircraft up for the second of the pedal turn. Jim enters a max performance climb before inputting a large pedal movement at the apex and reverses the aircraft through 180 degrees. They exit the dive and set up for a pass of the beachfront. This will give you an opportunity for some cracking photos as they waggle the Chinook's 2 discs all the way along the coastline. The Chinook is inextricably linked with the modern battlefield. During conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq, the unmistakable sound of the Chinook's blade slap off the shore what is asked of them. The crew are now repositioning the Chinook for a demonstration of just how responsive this mighty airframe is. The nose-down quick stop is used to turn the Chinook on a sixpence. This is particularly useful when the troops are spotted late, as it's the fastest way of transitioning from ramming speed to the hover, and thereby providing troops on the ground with the support they need. If you look closely, you can see the aircraft's ramp now opening and giving our weapons system operator, as they wave the orange hands and give them a wave back, they'll definitely appreciate it. Operating the orange hands today is Sergeant Steve Shaw. Steve, originally from the Peak District, spent his childhood watching Chinooks conducting training flights along the Derwent Valley. He initially joined the RAF as an armourer, where he worked to prepare the RAF's now retired tornado fleet for operational sorties. However, in 2015 he sought a change of career and converted to aircrew, fulfilling a lifelong dream of flying for a living. As the crew trawl down the beach, it would be remiss of us not to give out a few thank yous. Firstly, to the Royal Navy, providing 2 model helicopter displays before allowing us to report today. It's great to have the crowd warmed up for a real helicopter. And secondly, Typhoon display team. It was commented on by the previous commentator that it's an outrageous machine, and we completely agree. Whoever thought strapping 2 rockets to a Dorito and making it really noisy was a good idea is really out on some there. But definitely not the most outrageous machine on display today. That is reserved for the Chinook. As the crew complete their trawl, they'll re-secure the aircraft and begin what is known as the Gorney corkscrew. This manoeuvre harks back to the Chinook Force's time in Bosnia, where they would often depart the Gorney Bakuf base in this fashion. It helped them clear the steep-sided valley, lifted the morale of the troops that they just resupplied, and also gave the opportunity to demonstrate the Chinook's astonishing power-to-weight ratio. And here they go for the Gorney corkscrews. As they level off at the top, they'll enter a 405-degree spiral dive back down towards their hard deck. Ensuring that we have an airworthy and fully functioning aircraft today is the responsibility of our squad of engineers. They work relentlessly, not just to enable the display, but the backbone of all Chinook activity, keeping us airborne in whichever corner of the globe the Chinook's awesome capability is needed. It's worth noting that all of our activity, both aircrew and engineers, is conducted around our normal duties and operational commitments. We work tirelessly to deliver this display and will return to work after the weekend for another week of delivering air manoeuvre. The crew are now positioning the Chinook for a run-in and break. This is a great chance for a photo of the aircraft's underbelly, but more importantly, enables the crew to bring the blade flap that our display is famous for. Work of our air operations staff ensure that all our training runs smoothly. Logisticians make sure spare parts and fuel are precisely where they're needed. Air traffickers into the area, whose efforts all too often go unsung, provide vital input to the unwavering delivery of the Chinook Force's therefore be remiss of us not to mention their behind-the-scenes contribution to this afternoon's display. The crew have used the wing over to get a good sight line of the beachfront and are now running in for a quick stop. In this manoeuvre, Jim positions both of the Chinook 60-foot rotor blades against the airflow and uses them as a massive air brake to bring the aircraft to a stop in as short a distance as possible. This puts the aircraft in a position where it can land, provide a solid model for winching, or dispatch troops off the back using fast rates. With their downwash building on the water below, they're now positioning the aircraft for an over-the-shoulder departure. With a flash of the landing lights and away from the weapon system operator, the Chinook will now depart to complete the 2023 display. Please make some noise for the team. They assure me that if you're loud enough, they can hear you over the sound of the blade snap. It has been an honour to display the Boeing CH-47 Chinook for you today and bring the blade snap to Falmouth. Please send us all your photos from today. The winners that we deem best will win some awesome Chinook goodies at the end of our season. Thank you very much, Falmouth. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Well, thank you very much indeed for Tim Griffith there, leading us through that. Put your hands together. I know I heard a bit of applause there, but fantastic. Long-run race now with so many aircraft. There's used extensive training to prepare modern pilots to fly tail-wheel aircraft. On the left-hand side now, look out, please welcome from the Navy Intelligence Flight, the Stetson Reliant Mark 1. Aircraft built by the Spitfire Hurricane and Lancaster Civil version of this aircraft, however, extensively by also as a communications aircraft for the second time.
Armour? Where's Armour gone on? Where's Armour gone? Hello? Hello?
Come on, puppy!
Example here of a slight seat handling. This makes it ideal for landing chill configuration, landing.
You got too much time to think about it, haven't you?
Sounds great. Whereabouts in
It's not a football. It's a little bit. It's like a couple of beers. It's like you're leaving it behind. That's a compliment. But that's the only other conversation you would have. I know. I know. I get it.